me the referee, cause I be so official. She call me the referee, she call me the referee, she call me the referee, cause I be so official, official.
What's going on, creeps and weirdos? Alcoholic Phoenix here, and today I'm bringing you some Call of Duty content on the map from the new DLC pack, Uprising. This is Magma. This was my first match on this map. I've got a first impressions video that uses the same gameplay, but I don't think I'm going to put it up because alright, here's a quick rundown of my impressions of this map. I like it for the look of the map, but I find there's too many pathways and laneways to every single area on the map. That's my summary of it. Okay, now on to the main topic of this video, just a general channel update. Why haven't I been posting videos? Well, I'm at a point now where I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I want to do YouTube, but at the same time, I either need a job or I need to do TAFE. Well, at the moment I'm doing TAFE. It's a 2-year course in computer systems engineering. I'm 1 term in and the second term started. I didn't go all last week. Today I'm meant to be leaving in 4 hours to head down to TAFE, and it is nearly 2 in the morning. And I don't know whether I even want to go. I do and I don't. Because after 1 term in, I'm sitting back and deciding whether I really want to sit there and fix people's computers and that as a job. It is worth a lot of money. You'll make $200,000 potentially a year from doing that type of stuff, but I don't know whether I want to do it. Like, I mean, essentially, I can come over to your house, I'll fix your hardware, put new hardware in, fix your software, all that type of stuff. I can program your computer. That is what I'm learning. And I don't know whether I want to do it. Because, I don't know, it's just, I'm the type of person who jumps from thing to thing. Like, I'll start one thing, like I wanted to do building construction, so I did that for a year. And then I decided I didn't want to do it anymore. Although I do love building. I still do love building. It's the apprenticeship part of it that I don't like, because with 2 kids that are 7 months old, I need to either have a job or something that's going to earn a decent amount of money, and doing an apprenticeship in something like that is not worth the money. It's not close to enough money, and it takes 4 years to be fully qualified to a point where I start earning a decent living. And that's too long. I got told by the guy I was working for when he offered me an apprenticeship, and he said, you know, if you want it, you can have it. If you still, you know, if in the future you decide you might want it, it's up for offer. But he also said, you know, it's a type of thing where you've got 2 kids and that, and it's not going to be enough money, and you know it's not. And I turned around and I thought about it, and it's not enough money. It's like $300 a week maybe, and that's nowhere near enough for what we want to do. And so I'm at a crossroads. I want to push to do my YouTube because I really love doing YouTube. I love it. Obviously, it's not going to earn me any money. That's a general problem. I need it to earn me money, and it ain't going to, but I've got to find, if I want to do it, I've got to find something on the side as a job. You know, I could work at Coles, I could work at some place like that, potentially, if I can get a job. And all my free time usually goes to my kids. Because as a father at the start, I was very apprehensive and very scared at the thought of being a father. And I was having really bad anxiety. Not long after the kids were born, I started getting panic attacks and everything, which are the most scary things I've ever had happen in my life. Like, sitting on a train going to get a tattoo, and I'm freaking out at the thought of getting a tattoo, and then I felt like I was having a heart attack, and then I sat back and I realised I was having a panic attack. Later on, I thought I was going to die at the time. It is a scary thing, and for a couple months on end, you know, I was having panic attacks every single day. And it wasn't just the short length of the panic attack. A panic attack might last 1 to 5 minutes. It was the aftermath of it. Because after you have a panic attack, you're anxious all day. And you've got your adrenaline levels are increased, so, like, I'd have sharp pains in my arm. So my arms would be in pain all day, or whatever whatever was feeling pain during the panic attack, it would be in pain all day, and it was killing me. It was really hurting.
We've taken the lead.
I mean, the build-up of that was, we moved out, and we had twins. So, two things. I'm a person with Asperger's. Now, what Asperger's is a, wow, this went from being a channel update and that to telling you everything about my life. What Asperger's is, it's a form of autism, which means I'm just a very nervous, anxious person in general. Like, when I was younger, I have, like, a type of stranger, like, if I met a stranger and that, I'd be very apprehensive to talk to them, I'd avoid them, everything. And, I mean, obviously now I've grown out of a lot of that. Like, I'll talk to most people and it doesn't bother me. But, at the time, I'd be so affected by it that I, you know, when I was younger, I started suffering depression when I was, you know, starting high school and everything, because I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to go out and do all those type of things. And now, when I started having the panic attacks, it was like everything was coming back to me, and I was just stressing out. In general, just the panic attacks were just horrible. They're a horrible thing, and I hate them. I don't suffer them as much anymore for the general part. Like, for the most part, it's like maybe one every few days, if that. So that makes me a lot happier. So that's a lot of the reason why I haven't been posting videos, because I'm at a crossroads where I don't know what I want to do with my life. My dad wants me to keep going to school and decide what I want to do in this term, and my mum is just sitting back on the sidelines like, you know, do what you need to do. So I either need to get a job and then go full hard, you know, not full time with this YouTube thing, but hit it really hard in the head and really try for it, or I continue with this TAFE course doing something I don't want to do and have no time to myself to do anything like this. That's the most of it. Like, that's pretty much everything. And it really, really, really sucks. But what my general plan is for now, and I don't know whether you can hear it, but there's a watch beeping. And it stopped. Yeah, it means it's 2 in the morning now, dead on. So it's okay. It's like I'm kind of deciding what I want to do. I want to do YouTube. I don't want to do this course anymore. I've got a certificate out of it already. Like, for doing one term of it, I get a Cert 2 in computer repair and programming. So I've got something out of it already. But that's not obviously my end goal when I originally started the course that I wanted to do. But more or less, I think the course when I started it was the type of thing just so I had something to do, so I wasn't sitting at home every day doing nothing. It was just like, I saw it, I thought I might be interested in it, so I did it, and I found out that I really wasn't. Now, so, just quickly, I'm planning to do a lot more videos. I'm actually going to start finishing my Let's Plays and everything. I'm going to do all that, and that's pretty much about it. Alright, guys, well, I will see you tomorrow. I'll talk to you actually probably later on, because here's an idea. I know you're just looking at this screen, it's like whoop-de-doo. Alright, here's what I'm planning to do video wise. I got the Dishonored Knife at Dunwall DLC that I could do. I'm not sure on it yet because I like it, but then again it's still not as good as the main game. Minecraft FTB Direwolf pack I'm definitely doing. I might actually record some next, like within the next half an hour I might start recording some. SimCity I want to do. Problem is for some reason with SimCity my FPS goes down a lot for about 5 minutes at a consistent 30 to 60, and then it drops to about 5 and I can't play the game. Yet I can record Crysis 3 multiplayer on PC in Ultra at 60 frames a second. That makes no sense. We obviously got Black Ops 2 that I'll still be doing on occasion, and Dead Island Riptide comes out in 2 days. Not today, but tomorrow. So I want to record that. I'll probably get it on Thursday. Is my plan to get it on Thursday, and yeah, I'll hopefully get a Let's Play up of that done. I really would love to do it with co-op with a friend, but I don't know of anyone who's actually going to buy the game. So, anywho, alright guys, well, I will catch you later.